All right. So, as I like to say with these things, as long as everything is working the way that it should be working, we are now live. So, hello and welcome to everyone who is watching the Written Melanin channel. Wherever this day may have found you, I'm so glad that you are here. Today is beautiful, amazing Thursday morning, and we are here to be productive and switch things up a little bit today. So, let me know what you guys think of the new layout. Hopefully you like it. I had fun playing around with it, but yeah. So shout out to everyone who is in the chat. So Benjamin is here, Joanne is here, La is here, Samantha is here, Ash is here. Hello, welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are thriving. Let me know how you guys are doing, what you're working on, etc. Thank you. I thought it was cozy. So, looks like I may have to actually take Ben's suggestion and put a little box behind the chat. But other than that, I thought it was cute. So, that being said, you guys already know, sprints today are 45 minutes and 10-minute breaks. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you're hoping to accomplish on this here day. And yeah. Let's see here. Also, congrats on winning January's Ko-Fi challenge. I didn't even know Ko-Fi did challenges. That's so cool. What is the challenge and what did you win? Like, how does that work? Just out of curiosity. As for me, myself, today is actually February 1st, so happy Black History Month, you guys. And also, if you hear my dog in the background, he's having a great time entertaining himself. But yeah, happy Black History Month. This is a fun reminder that if you aren't signed up for the Melanin Library Patreon, this would be a great month to do that. If you would like to get some merch from the Melanin Library, the mug, this would be a great month to do that. Just throwing it out there. So, Black Cup, created by Black people, supporting a database of Black authors, writing about Black characters, doing Black things. So, I mean, Black History Month for the win, right? Right. So, that being said, I'm going to give about 5-ish minutes for everyone to get comfortable. So go ahead and do what it is that you need to do to be successful for this here day of writing. Let's see here. She had to make a post explaining her 2024 goals and she won 150. Whoop, whoop. That's what I'm talking about. It was to share a post of the goals I have for 2024. Awesome. Congratulations, ma'am. Let's see here. La said she's going to be working on her journaling for the day. I am going to be working on Project Necromancer. My goal is to actually hit 50,000 words in the manuscript. I'm very close to that goal already. Like, I am less than 1,000 words away from that goal. So I fully expect to hit it at some point. But I'm also at 41%. I'm 41% of the way through the book, according to Dabble, based off of the information that I gave it. So my goal is to hit 50% by tomorrow, which sounds crazy, but also doing the math, that's if I hit the 50,000 word mark today, 60,000 words is the halfway mark. So I'm like, I could probably do 10,000 words in 2 days. What? That's totally normal. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, let's see here. Ash is working on a post about winning the Ko-Fi challenge for the first sprint. Love that. Samantha is going to work on my dark vampire romance. Ooh, aiming for my 1,000 daily goal, hoping for 3,000. You got this. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. I believe in you. Let's see here. I'll be working on revisions for Project Sugar and Spice. Awesome. Chapters 20 of 40. Awesome. Sounds like it is coming together. I initially was going to try to do revisions for chapter 8, I think. But I decided that I'm just going to do that when I'm not streaming and focus on getting the words in today. So I'm going to be working specifically on chapter 10 and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I'm actually making headway through this book at this point. So yeah, we got 2 minutes before we hop into the first sprint. We're starting it 10 minutes after the hour. So like I said, make sure you're set up. One thing that I need to do is grab my water. So Benjamin, if you're listening to this and you want to bring me my water, I would actually really appreciate that. I left it in the fridge. So, because one thing we're going to do today is stay hydrated. At least I'm trying to stay hydrated. I would probably also come out of this hoodie because it is hot. And I don't know why. I am genuinely confused because I'm like, it is February. Why is it warm? I don't understand. I usually have a space heater in here, but whatever. That's not the point. Let me adjust my settings a little bit because I want to make sure that you guys can actually hear what you are supposed to be hearing. There we go. Cool. But yeah. All right. My train of thought just kind of broke because I realized that I had the volume set to my headphones instead of my speakers, and my headphones are not currently plugged in right now, so you guys would not have heard the chill hop. But that being said, if you are joining us and you are not familiar with the setup, we do 45-minute sprints with breaks in between. There will be a chill hop in the background, and I did actually get a new timer, you guys, so this one does make a sound. So you'll hear a sound when it's done, and when you hear it, it'll be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So I also have a cute little setup. Oh, yes, it worked. Okay, it worked the way it was supposed to. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ben bought me water. So I have my matcha latte. I have my water. I am here to remain hydrated. So the chat does not show up on this scene, but I think that's okay. But yeah, it is now 10 minutes after the hour, so we are going to go ahead and get into this first sprint. I hope you guys are productive, and I will talk to you in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, you guys. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, I am feeling pretty good actually. I crossed over the 50,000 word mark, so whoop whoop. Actually got that done. I am at 997 words for the day so far. Feeling pretty okay about them. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't, this particular scene or whatever, it's just like, okay, I have to get it set up for the later parts of the conversation so that it makes sense. But I'm also like, okay, I think we're there. We can get into like the heart of it. But part of my mind is like, what did I set up for these questions? I'm like, I need to go back and figure out what loose ends I left open on purpose. So that's kind of where I'm at now. But yeah, thank you. I'm actually pretty pleased with myself. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, okay, I don't know. There's something about hitting the 50,000 word mark that's like, okay, because for we are the origin and we are dying gods, 50K was like the halfway mark. 60K is technically the halfway mark for what I'm planning for this project, but still, like, it feels like a milestone. Like, okay, I'm getting there. I am not just like sitting here wasting my life. So yeah. Thanks you guys. Thank y'all. But yeah, trying to do my best. Like I said, it's almost 12 and I am like 3 words away from 1,000. My goal is 3,000. So I'm like, if I can keep this pace, then hopefully I can meet my goal while we are still on stream. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for, at least. I need to add this to my word tracker. So today is February 1st. Man, I feel like this year is already going by so quick. It's crazy. Let's see here. What was my starting word count? I hope this is right. Nope. We'll see. Is that right? Is it right? Somewhere along the line. Five zero 227 50. Nip. Sorry, trying to do some mathing so that I can actually keep my word counts accurate, but I didn't write down. I didn't write down how many words I had before I started sprinting or whatever. And so now I'm like, what was my starting word count? Oops, my bad. But yeah, so trying to get that figured out. Doing some quick mathing. Let's see here. Law said, okay, did well. I filled in some stuff for yesterday's journal entry because I forgot to do it, and I'm halfway through today's entry, so things are good. Awesome. I need to do my journaling. I have been exceptionally slacking on that, and I know part of the reason why is just because, like, I feel like my internal clock has gotten off somewhere along the way. Like, I feel more awake at night than I do during the day, but that doesn't really work for the way I live my life. And so I'm like, yeah. And I'd usually do my journaling in the morning. And so I'm like, I'm still sleepy. I'm still like slow essentially in the morning. So yeah, I need to do my journaling. Every time I see you posting about it, I'm like, ooh, I need to do mine. I should do better. And then I don't. So take that, I guess, for what you will. But you are very motivating. Okay. Let's see here. Got the thank you post written. Awesome. Love that. Let's see here. I've been trying to revise this novel. It's not letting me just revise it. So I'm going through the character art to make sure I know where my main character is going. So that's what I'm doing. I got you. I feel you. So I don't know. Revising, I feel like I've said this before, but I feel like it's one of those things where when you're drafting, you're like, man, I can't wait to just like go back and edit this and I don't have to like make up things anymore. But then when you're editing, you're like, man, I can't wait to go back to drafting. And then go back to drafting and like have a blank page and I can just write things. I don't have to worry about like making it work until later. I don't know. I feel like it's always the opposite that you're looking for. Y'all, I'm trying to multitask. Y'all know how well I do that. It is, I'm not great at it, but I did get my word count updated in my, my story Bible. So if you guys haven't seen it, I was going to point like this is a pre-recorded video, whatever. I posted a video recently talking about my story Bible, and one of the updates that I made to it recently is it has a word count tracker in it. So I'm trying to actually put how many words are keep track of how many words I get in each sprint. I swear I'm struggling with talking today. I don't know why. But yeah, let's see here. What else? Ooh, Samantha also got some journaling done. Love that. Placed a delivery order and got 470 words in. Awesome. I love this progress. Also, a delivery order sounds amazing, but we got takeout last night, so I know that I'm gonna have to cook at some point today. I know that's in my future, so yeah. Also, Laya is here. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing great. Back home and just finished listening to Rants and Rambles, y'all. I had such a great time with Rants and Rambles. So if you guys don't know what Rants and Rambles is, my co-host for the Melanin Chat, Audra Russell, she has her own podcast called Between the Reads. And so once a month we get on and we talk and we have a good time and we rant and ramble, and it's hilarious. I find it hilarious. And I feel like this past one, it released yesterday, definitely one of the funniest ones that we've ever had, because Audra don't have no good sense, and she's always blaming me for something, but it was great. It was fun. You guys should check it out. It is on her YouTube channel, so Benjamin or whoever, if y'all want to grab a link and drop it in here, I would very much greatly appreciate that. But yeah, let's see here. You had 201 words for the day when you started the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just went back to I just subtracted what the total number that I had right now from like the total written from how many words I've written today, and I just kind of did it that way. Otherwise I was never going to figure out that kind of math. Y'all, just so y'all know, me and Ben, the way we think is completely different, and it's always like mind-boggling to me sometimes, and I'm like, this is why you're better at math, because you understand things that I'm just looking at you like, what? How do we get here? How did we get here? But yeah. But yeah, let's see here. Total words written at the beginning of the stream was 49,231. Well, I'm glad that you figured that out. It took me a lot longer to figure that out, but thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Like I said, I journal first thing before I do anything else, 3 pages, rain or shine. Otherwise, it would never get done. And I think that's the thing. It would never get done. Because I try to do it first thing in the morning. I really do. But then I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I'm not ready to sit down and do it. So yeah. Yeah. I love how both Read, Love, Listen and Ben went and got the link to the episode. So if you guys want to watch the Rants and Rambles, which I highly recommend that you do, there are links in the chat for you to do so. Be great. Watch it. Have a good laugh. I encourage you. But yeah, let's see. Last I got halfway through Rants and Rambles before the stream started. I was dying, and I will 100% go back to it once we're done. Yeah. Let me tell y'all, Audra's my homie. One day, if I ever do like another podcast, like a weekly one, it will probably definitely absolutely be with Audra, because she cracks me up. That's why we do the Melanin Chat. So also get into that if you haven't seen it. And sign up for the after chat, because the after chat is also hilarious. At least I think so. But that being said, you guys, we only have like 30 seconds left. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you stretched, breathed, got some water, breathed. Make sure you are keeping yourself alive and healthy and well while we're doing these sprints. We have another one coming up. So 45 minutes on the clock. She'll hop in the background. Y'all already know how it is. My goal, since I've crossed the 50,000 word mark, I am absolutely going to tweet this out, by the way. So once I do that, then I am going to, whatchamacallit, then I'm going to get back to writing. My goal is to hopefully get at least to 1,500 words in this next sprint. So we'll see how that goes. But I feel like the words are slowing down because there are some things in Worldwise that I have to figure out to make the story make sense. So we'll see how that works. But that being what it is, let's go ahead and get into this next sprint. Let's see. I can't write it unless I wake up at 4 a.m. between my kids and husband. Ain't no writing getting done until they're all at work or school, or if hubby is gaming. Fair. I will probably do my journaling sometime tonight, like after the day, and kind of do like a reflection type thing. I think that's what I'm going to go for. But yeah. Anywho, time to start this next sprint. This is our second one. So get into it. Be as productive as you possibly can. 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So talk to you guys in 45 minutes, and happy sprinting. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So, as for me, I am up to 1,796 words for today. Making my way through this conversation. Yeah, I feel like my internal monologue right now is like, oh, there are a lot of conversations happening. I'm like, maybe I need to break this up, but I'm also like, no, there's just like a wide cast of characters, and you know, there are separate things happening. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like there's a wide cast of characters, and there are different characters that are doing things in each chapter that need to be addressed at this point. Like, there are a lot of things that have happened up until this point, and I'm like, we need some effective communication happening around these parts. So, because I don't know. That's just one thing that I don't want to write into a book, is a miscommunication trope. I'm like, no. These people are going to address this, because I feel like if I was in this situation, this would need to be addressed. So we're not just like going to gloss over it or pretend like it didn't happen or be like, no, we're not going to have that conversation. No, we're definitely going to have this conversation. So it's interesting, but I'm also like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. If future Chelsea decides that it needs to be edited, there we go. Then that's what I'll do. I'll cut it down. I'll adjust. I'll arrange it at that point. But for now, this is what it is, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, I think I'm over the halfway mark for today. Yeah, I am at 58% progress for the day for today's goal. So hopefully we will get there. I need to do some mathing. So like I said, I can add my word count to my story Bible and keep up with that. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. Okay, 799 words for this sprint. So not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, let's see here. Joanne is back. She had to step away for a meeting, so welcome back. Law said both journal entries are completed. Whoop whoop. Man, I wish I could work on edits right now. I feel that. I'm sorry, the day job, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And knowing me, I will probably also be writing later. So writing buddies, I will be around. We can be productive again later. So optimism. Let's see here. I'm so motivated, but phone editing sucks. I don't want to, so I might read the next sprint. Yeah, I feel like when you're editing your own, not even your own stuff, I just feel like editing at all, you really kind of do need to be on a computer, because when you're trying to edit and it's just like, oh, I need to like type this out, or I need to make a note, or I need to change this, or whatever. Formatting on your phone is like a pain and a half, but then also it's just so slow. You know, like, I don't know. I don't type nearly as fast on my phone as I do on a full keyboard. So editing on my phone is just not it. And then also leaving comments is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So I get why you don't do it. I really do. I've tried in the past and I was just like, never doing this again. Never doing this again. But yeah, let's see here. Samantha said, hit my daily goal with 1,074 words and found a good flow. Awesome. Goal number 1 down. You said that you're aiming for like 3,000 words today, right? So you got this. You got this. You already crossed over the 1,000 words in the second sprint. So you got time. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. So yeah. Let's see here. Cassandra. Also, hello. Welcome. I don't think I said hello the first time you came in. So hi. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I'm glad you could make it on the live with us. Let's see here. At least the first couple of drafts of Bliss have gotten me closer to figuring out the characters and how their past is causing issues in their present. Love that. I am a huge fan of like characters' backstories actually influencing their actions, because I don't know, I feel like there was this whole era of like book content where it was just like, yes, this character has a backstory, but their actions do not reflect any of this upbringing at all. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to bring it up. We're just going to state it to give this character backstory. And then we are going to have them act in a completely different way that is completely unfounded by anything you know about the character so far. And then it was supposed to be like, but growth. And I'm like, you can grow, but if the purpose is to have a character arc, I need to see that growth on page. I need to see how we got here. Like, can you guys imagine me telling you that Brandy is an assassin and the whole time she's like, no, we need to save lives, like from the first page, and you're just kind of like, how do we get here? This is not what I was told. This is not what I was sold on. Like, how did we get here? Right? I feel like that would need to be seen on page, but I don't know. That's just me. I recognize that I am a walking, talking, unpopular opinion. So I don't know. Maybe that's also an unpopular opinion. I don't know. But yeah, when I try to write on my phone these days, I keep switching apps to Discord and get nothing done. I feel that. I feel that. Honestly, it's kind of crazy because I realized kind of over yesterday and today. So just so you guys know, there are some new videos coming on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, this is a good time to do so. But when I was working on one of the videos for yesterday, I was just like, I realized that part of the reason that I feel like I'm more productive at times is because Discord is not up on the screen. Like even now, I feel like my word counts are higher than they normally are because I'm like, oh, I don't actually have Discord anywhere up on the screen. I'm like fully locked in to just like writing or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is what the problem was. This is what it is. I enjoy talking to people, and I am one of those people where I'm like, oh, if I like talk to someone and we're like cool, I like to make sure that I'm actually like talking to them on a regular basis. And I know I have a tendency to just like be in my little rabbit hole or like be just like grinding, you know, not paying attention. And I'm like, oh, I haven't talked to you in like 3 weeks. How are you? Like, I still care about you as a person and a human being. I'm just busy, right? So especially I think when it gets to like moments like this for me with the project where I'm like, I'm really trying to get things done. Like I am really trying to like finish this book by the end of, well, we're in February now. So by the end of this month, right? This book basically needs to be done. And by basically, I mean like it needs to be done because I have other things that I really, really, really do need to like work on. So it's just kind of like, yeah, I need to focus, and that requires like not talking to other people as much, and that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Discord can be such a trap. I feel you on that so much. Yeah, for real. Ben said, hope you guys like the videos going up on the channel. Been working hard editing and making the thumbnails. So yes, shout out to Ben for being amazing, because honestly the only reason you guys are getting so much more content this year is because he is basically taking over all the things that I was like, oh, I wish I could outsource this. He is my outsourced person. So he's taking over the editing, he's taking over the thumbnails, he's taking over the descriptions, the chapters, all the things that like make a YouTube video fun and enjoyable. He's basically taking over it. I just have to like record the content, which is a lot easier, especially since a large portion of my time has to be dedicated to actually writing books. So much appreciation to him. If you like the videos, please say hi to Editing Ben in the comments. So yeah, y'all are killing it with these videos. Love them. Thank you. Positive reinforcement. Thrive off of praise. Really do. Speaking of, if you have not liked this stream already, I highly suggest you go ahead and do that, because the like button does not hurt you. And if it does, you can let me know and we can sue YouTube together. Okay? But that being said, this next sprint coming up is going to be our third sprint. So you guys know how I am. I only guarantee 3 sprints. Anything after that is completely up to how I'm feeling, how you guys are feeling, etc., etc. But that being said, I did decide to do Tuesday sprints. So if you guys are here and you're like, Chelsea, I have to go, I got life things, I understand. Or if you're watching this in the future and you're like, hey, I would like to actually sprint with you in real time, I'm doing evening sprints on Tuesday. So I believe that's like the 6th or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know the date off the top of my head, but I am Tuesday. I'm going to be doing sprints in the evening at 7 o'clock. So you guys can join me there. There is a link in the description if you want to turn on the notification for that video as well. So yeah. Great job on the videos. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah. What just happened? Oh, there we go. There we go. So, but that being said, you guys, that is our 10-minute break. This is also your reminder, in case you haven't done it already, to stretch, breathe, drink some water, get some fresh air, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself, because writing and being creative is an actually difficult task. So make sure you are taking care of yourself. That being said, we are about to hop into sprint number 3. So my brain stopped in the middle of that sentence. I'm so sorry. Sprint number 3. So chill hop in the background. when you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. Like I said, we may do more, but this is the last guaranteed sprint. So make sure you leave everything on the page. Be as productive as you can possibly be. So yeah, that being said, I will talk to you guys in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, you guys. right, you guys, that is it for our third sprint. So let us know how you did, what you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, I am up to 2,751 words. I have to do some mathing to figure out exactly how many words that was for that particular sprint, but I am almost at the goal. Let's see here. Oh, that's not right. Minus. Okay, so yeah, I have like 335 words left before I hit my goal for the day. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. As for how many words I actually got this sprint, assuming my mathing is right, 955 words this sprint. So making progress slowly but surely, pretty steady. So feeling pretty good about that. Definitely going to hit this goal before the end of the day. I don't know if we're going to do another 45-minute sprint though. So let me know how you guys are doing. Do you want to do one more sprint, or are you ready to call it and save up for Tuesday? How are you feeling? Let me know how you guys are doing. But yeah. Also, Read, Love, Listen said she was on the phone for that last break, but got 233 words. Awesome. Also found another story that she started, a time travel magical romance. Honestly, I love time travel. I love messing with time. If you guys have read the Wrath of the Gods series, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But I love a good time travel. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's see here. Last said I started reading. That was a mistake. I don't want to put it down now. Oh well, I revel in my own torment. Look, man, I love a good book. I am in this era of like reading where I'm like, I want books that make me want to stay up late. I want books that are going to make me be like, do I actually have enough time to keep going, or do I need to actually really put this down? I want books that live rent-free in my head, that I'm like, oh, that was such a good book, that when people ask me for recommendations, I'm like, oh, you should read such and such. Like, that's what I want. That's what I want. So I'm aiming to read more books like that this year. If you guys were a part of the Melanin Chat after chat, y'all already know that the book that currently has me in its clutches is Bones to the Wind. So if you haven't read it and you like fantasy, get into it. Like, that's it. That's the whole recommendation. Get into it. I love it. It's definitely one of my favorite fantasy books like ever. So I'm excited about it, and I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to afford the ebook for the second book. And I need to buy signed copies of both physical versions. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Also, my own books, right? Love that. I mean, I think they're really good. So, and they also live in my brain rent free. So, I mean, take that for what you will. But yeah, let's see here. During that last sprint, I got 115 words. Awesome. Love the progress. I guess never say never, because I finally signed up for TikTok and it's a lot. I got to work on my algorithm. Yeah, I like TikTok though. I'm not even going to lie. I really enjoy TikTok. I spend a lot of time on it. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and I spend a lot of time on YouTube Shorts, for better or for worse. I don't really like Reels. I've tried spending time on it, and it's just like, I feel like Reels is extremely too random for me. Like, it doesn't do it for me. But I like TikTok and I like YouTube Shorts. So once you get into it, I feel like TikTok is actually really fun, especially once you get like a little community. But that's just me. Speaking of, I should probably post on TikTok. I have not done that for a while. I've been like so like deep into YouTube and like creating content and writing this book that literally everything that was not Project Necromancer or creating content for YouTube has like fallen to the wayside. Am I proud of that? Not necessarily, but also, you guys are getting content, so I hope that balances out. Let's see here. After this, I'm going to be heading off for lunch, so no more from me until later. Got you. Samantha said I'm at 1,661 words for the day, but I'll be using the next sprint for food. I'm fading fast. feel that. I also need to acquire sustenance. Like I had a little snack or whatever, so that helped stave off the worst of it. So yeah, that's it. That's it for me. I was able to get a good handle on Act 1 character arc, and now to update the plot points so that I can write Act 1 next week, hopefully. Awesome. I love getting organized. I'm realizing that there's really like such benefit to it because I had to spend like the last couple of days getting organized with Project Necromancer and being like, okay, this is where we're going. This is what needs to be covered, so on and so forth. So I'm just kind of like, I get it. Sometimes you just have to take a breath and like look at the plan and evaluate the plan and be like, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Let's see here. Ben said, if a book isn't at least that good, is it really even worth reading? This is why I married this person, because he gets me. He understands me. It's like if a book isn't enough to like keep you up and be like, I want to read it. It lives rent free in my head. I want to recommend it to everyone that I know who reads books, right? Like, is it worth reading? Is it worth reading? I don't know. Well, I'm of the mindset that it's not. That's why I DNF a lot of books. But so far I am 2 for 2. I've read two books in February. My goal for this year is to read 20 books. So if I keep on this trajectory, I'll have read a lot more than I read last year. I know that I have several things lined up that I actually do really want to read after I finish Bones to the Wind. Next up, I have The Fall That Saved Us by Tamara Jarrett. I hope I'm saying their name right. I really want to read that one. So it's between that and Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. I've seen a lot of people mention it, and so I'm like, I don't know if I want to follow up Bones to the Wind with something that's going to be super like easy to follow, like light, or if I want to get into another, like, I know that The Fall That Saved Us is going to be amazing. So I'm like, maybe I should go with something that where the content itself is just like a little bit easier to digest. I don't know. It's between those books, and I also have a copy of Tender Beasts, but I know I don't really want to follow Bones to the Wind up with that one. But I do want to read it because I do want to make some content on it, and if possible, maybe offer to interview Lizelle and talk about it, because I feel like that book is going to be the one where I'm going to be like, I need to decide. Well, not decide. I want to determine if I really love Lizelle's writing or if I just really love Delicious Monsters, because I feel like some authors are like that. Some authors have works where you're just like, I love this one particular book, and then other times like, no, I love everything that this author writes. I feel like Dread Nation is that way with Justina Ireland. I really love Dread Nation. I love Dread Nation. I love Deathless Divide. I know that there are problematic things in it with like colorism and stuff, but honestly, I loved both books. But I also read Rust in the Root, and that one just did not do it for me the way that I thought it was. So I'm like, I'm more of a Deathless Divide Dread Nation fan versus a Justina Ireland fan, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm working through creating character arcs by K.M. Weiland to help me find these plot and character hole issues. Interesting. I will look that up. The craft book that I got into was Write Your Book from the Middle, and that kind of changed how I thought about writing in like fundamental ways. That, and also Pinterest. I feel like there's so much good writing advice on Pinterest. I have like a whole board specifically for that. So that's been helpful. Let's see here. That's how I feel I want to be shouting to the rooftops, or at least recommend a book that gives me a book hangover. Yes, you get it. I'm still thinking about Burn Down, Rise Up by Vincent Torrado and Thief's Gambit by Kavion Lewis. It's rare for me to hype a YA. I read a lot of YA. I think I'm getting more out of it now, but when I got back into reading, it was very heavily YA. So, yeah. I really enjoyed Burn Down, Rise Up. I don't think that was a 5-star read. That was like a 4-star for me. Like, it was solid. I would definitely give Vincent Torrado another chance. I think they wrote We Don't Swim Here, I believe. And I kind of want to try that and see if it's actually good or not. I kind of want to see. I'm curious. But yeah. Book hangovers are real, for sure. For sure. That being said, you guys, it is now 2:00. I think that's going to be our last sprint so that I can get up and go eat. I know that I usually go longer, but I think my brain actually just needs food and sustenance. So that being what it is, our break time is over. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, for writing with me. If you are a Black writer and would like to join the Melanin Network Discord server so that you can do private sprints with us, let me know. Hit me up on any social media and I will get the link to you. And if you guys haven't checked out the description box, there is a new link down there so that you can join the BookHarts server, which is basically going to be my replacement for my newsletter. So if you enjoyed We Are the Origin, We Are Dying Gods, want updates for Project Necromancer, or you're interested in any of the things that I'm doing this year, make sure that you join the Discord server. So yeah, that's down there, as well as all the links to all the other things that you guys can get into. If you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe. If you are watching this in the future, leave a comment. An orange heart is plenty to let us know that you watched and worked with us. And thank you guys for being here. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I will see you on Tuesday, 7:00 for the next sprints. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, you guys, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye, guys.